Kind has potentially triggering content. This chapter has content warnings for gun use, violence and gore, misogynistic and racist language, and non-consensual sedation. Please check the description of this episode for a full list of content warnings. This show is for adult audiences only. Listener discretion is advised.
Fine! This is your last chance!
He's not stopping.
God damn it! What the fuck, Stone? Why did you... Shit, he's getting away! God damn it! God fucking damn it!
I can't see him.
He's gone, Stone! We lost him.
I'm sorry, Dana. I don't know why
Had him. We fucking had him! Oh man, guess he's gonna ream us out. I hope you got life insurance.
I do.
Good. Come on. We gotta check in with the Chieshlas.
Dana,
Save it for the executioner, Stone.
Kind. Chapter 2. The Husband. Sujin?
Yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to wake you.
What time is it?
Late. Go back to sleep.
What happened?
Nothing. I'm going to take a quick shower before bed, okay? Give. Do you mind? I'm trying
You're
to...
bleeding.
It's nothing.
Nothing. It looks like someone shot you.
I tripped.
Sujin, I work in the ER.
I was mugged.
Oh my god.
They just took my wallet. I barely had any cash in it.
You need to go to the hospital.
No.
Sujin.
You're a nurse. The best in Elysium, remember?
If this gets infected...
I've had worse.
Yes. You have. Take a seat on the bed. I'll bring the first aid kit. Did you see their faces?
They were wearing masks.
We should make a report in the morning.
I don't want to bother. The police won't do
They
anything.
could check any cameras that were close by.
We're not getting them involved, Give.
Was it a kid?
Yeah. It was a kid.
Do you want aspirin? This is going to sting.
Just wrap it up.
It needs stitches.
I'll be fine.
How many times are you going to get shot?
Third time's the charm.
You weren't there last time. You don't know what it was like.
I was in a coma, Give.
Exactly. You weren't there.
Not so tight.
You don't want stitches? It has to be tight.
Are you mad at me?
All done?
Can I have a lollipop?
Sorry. I'm all out.
You need to work on your bedside manner.
Next time, don't step towards the bullet.
Okay, alright.
The goal is to step away. You age me.
Back then, it wasn't a choice for me. I couldn't lose you. I would rather raze everything to the ground than sacrifice us.
Sometimes you frighten me.
Am I really that scary?
Sometimes.
I don't care.
Maybe you should.
As long as you're alive, I don't care.
It's so strange to think it's still in your head.
It freed me.
How so? Sujin?
Yeah?
I'm here. Whenever you're ready.
I know.
You will always be my hero. That will never change.
I feel my stomach curdle when he says that. My hero. For the time we've been together, now and then he'd say those two words. And it's everything to him. It's our entire relationship, encapsulated in two short words. But to me, it's a bad reminder of every lie I've told. The sneaking around, the blood on my hands, the gun I keep hidden at my side. My hero.
Give us everything you got in your pockets.
A couple years ago, Giv and I were mugged by a couple of kids. Giv was so good. He was calm, compassionate, gave up his wallet without protest. He was worried about those kids, even as they waved a gun at his face.
If you need a hot meal or a place to stay, we can help.
But they grew up in an active war with adults. They the allies, we the Axis. Adults were their wardens and tormentors. And Giv's kindness was just another manipulation. A sweet ploy to lure them into a trap. So they got nervous. And then they got mad. And I saw the look in that boy's eyes. The very moment he decided to become a killer. And I too made a decision.
Sujin!
You're okay. You're all right. Please, my love.
The bullet is still in there, lodged in my frontal lobe. It's my good luck charm. My key to freedom.
Sujin, you should rest.
Shut up.
You were shot.
Do you want to be gagged?
Okay. Okay.
It's also the only thing keeping Giv alive.
Say that one more time.
Detective Stone and Leo pursued the suspect. However, they were unable to capture
The
him.
suspect being?
Kind, sir. The kind killer.
Are you telling me that you let the kind killer escape?
Whoa, 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 we didn't let him escape, Captain. He was like a goddamn eel. Next time,
Next time? Get the ball, Alder.
Yes, sir.
Stone and Liu are off the case.
What the fuck?
That is inadvisable.
Do you know why I had Alder assign you as a lead on this case, Donna?
Because I'm your best damn detective.
Isn't that quaint? No, sweetie. It's because you actually put effort into your appearance.
I'm not your
Captain,
damn
that is
mascot.
uncalled
This
for.
isn't negotiable, ladies. I want competent detectives on this case before the governor tears me a new asshole.
Detective Stone and Leo are our most capable and efficient investigators. There's no one else in this department more qualified to catch the kind killer. Give them one more chance. If they screw up again, I'll take responsibility.
Lieutenant!
Quiet, detective. James, do we have a deal?
You'll take a demotion. Back to the musty barracks of your youth. Wouldn't that be ideal? You can make daisy chains and play nice with serial killers as much as you want.
You unbelievable prick!
We have a deal. Detectives, my office. Now.
But...
Now!
I'll see you soon, Donna.
The form sucks, by the way.
My McCullen!
Dana, this is excellent.
Hey, I told ya. I'm the best damn cook in Silver City. You want more beer?
Oh, I really shouldn't.
After a day like the one we just had, I think we can indulge.
I suppose you're right.
Of course I'm right. You gotta learn to live a little, Stone.
I do. Live, I mean. In fact, I'm doing it right now.
Ha ha. What I mean is, don't you ever go out, party with friends, go on trips, and let your hair down?
I don't have any friends.
Oh, well, I guess I'm in the same boat. It's hard enough making friends in your 30s without being Dana Leo on top of that.
I think being Dana Leo is an asset.
That is the most clinical compliment I've ever received. Thank you, Stone. Cheers to being friendless.
Cheers to being Dana Leo.
So, Stone, you've been at the SCPD for a few months now. How are you finding it?
Everyone is very angry.
Yeah, that's Silverians for you. Piss for the sake of being pissed. It's a way of life.
I think your anger is justified. I've observed many instances of corruption, malfeasance, and nepotism during the short time I've been here. Captain Eaton being the most egregious perpetrator.
Malfeasance, huh? Yeah, I guess you could call it that.
The lieutenant seems to be the only one who cares about the work we do.
She cares in her own way. Honestly, Cassie becoming lieutenant is nothing short of a miracle. But she knows how to work the system, and she doesn't mind selling her soul a little to do it. I suppose that's why she's where she is, and I'm where I am.
Dr. Song mentioned that you and the lieutenant knew each other, outside of work.
That big mouth bitch. Yeah, Cassie and I were in a pretty toxic relationship. I broke it off when I found out she was cheating on me with her barista.
Her barista?
Yeah, there's a cafe downtown that Cassie goes to every morning before work. The beans they use have this weird smell. Kinda like smoked fruit. Anyway, 2 years into our relationship, I start smelling it on her after work. She tells me she's going to the gym and comes back smelling like she rolled around in leftover coffee grounds. At first, I ignore it. Pretend I didn't notice anything. If I act like everything is fine, then it will be. The thing about ignoring problems is that it works. At first, it's a good short-term solution. A band-aid slapped over a stab wound, I guess, but then it starts getting to me. I'm bleeding out, and it's harder to ignore. So I go to that cafe on the corner of King and Locust, and I meet this bitch of a barista that's trying to destroy my relationship. Wouldn't you know it? She's the nicest motherfucker I've ever met. And she makes the best coffee in the city. I mean, I walk out of there and I understand why Cassie would cheat on me. Hell, I would have cheated on me too.
I'm sorry, Dana.
Trust me, it isn't as bad as it sounds. I mean, Cassie practically did me a favor. I'm not really the relationship type.
You're allowed to be upset about this.
I know, I don't need permission to feel things. Fuck's sake, why the hell are we even talking about this anyway?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought this up.
No, you shouldn't have.
It's getting late. I should get home.
Ugh, sit down, Stone.
No, it's fine. I think I'll...
Lana, please. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be such a dick. It's been years and it still stings.
I'm your partner, Dana.
Yeah. Okay, so it fucking hurts, alright? Cheating is one of the worst things you can do to someone you're supposed to love, and what? I have to forgive and forget. I have to be the one to move on and ignore the fact that every time I smell coffee, I feel like puking my goddamn guts out. Oh, and yeah, she's also my boss, which she never fails to remind me during every single interaction we have, by the way. How is it fair that I have to kiss Judas's ass while she gets a bang Miss Silver City 2018?
You called me Alana.
Ugh, fuck me for being honest.
I appreciate your honesty. I do. I like it when you tell me about yourself, even if it's painful.
Sadist.
Dana, I'm your partner. With that privilege comes certain imperatives that must be fulfilled, one of which includes loyalty. I intend to see it through, no matter what.
Let me ask you one thing, Stone.
Anything.
Okay. Earlier today, when we were chasing Kind, I had him right in my sights. I know I could have taken him down, but you pushed me. You pushed me intentionally.
Not intentionally.
Come off it, Stone. That wasn't an accident. You didn't want me to shoot him. Why?
I'm not certain. When I saw you about to take that shot, my body moved on its own. I don't know why. I want him just as much as you, Dana. I'm sorry.
Hey, Stone. It's okay. I get it, okay? I don't like using force either, but sometimes we gotta. To keep people safe. It's one of those shitty things that comes with the job.
Yes, I understand.
I'm the type to hold a grudge for decades. I'm working on it, but with you. When it comes to you, it's funny how much you wear me down. Like goddamn sandpaper. I reckon you could just about sell my kidneys and shoot my dog, and I'd still want to eat shitty homemade pasta with you.
I don't want to shoot your dog.
I don't mean it literally.
Your pasta isn't shitty.
I'm gonna kiss you, Stone.
Dana?
Can I kiss you, Stone?
Yes.
Yeah?
Please.
God, how are you so good at this game, Leech? Spent a lot of time, fondling cues?
What can I say, Cheshla? He who knows himself is enlightened.
Yeah, sounds like you're being neglected. Mrs. Leach put you in the doghouse?
Yeah, well, she ain't no mail-order bride. How's Emma these days?
Oh, scientists, man. She hasn't left the lab in days. Says she's on the verge of a breakthrough. It's best to let her do her thing. Meanwhile, I got a catalog of the finest girls in Silver City.
Local?
Japanese imports.
Oh, man.
Had to grease a lot of hands for these ones. But it was worth every dollar. The Japs ain't like these damn Moscows. They'd rather kamikaze themselves than miss a delivery schedule.
Well, maybe I'll take a look. Joe, what about you? Never tasted one of the governor's girls before?
No, sir.
Joa, he's a dickless saint. All smooth down there like a fucking Ken doll.
Ah, Jesus Christ, he's not even denying it. Don't tell me you're a virgin, Joe. Or are you one of those oafed fairies? Always strutting up and down Kin Street like bitches in heat. Going,
Would you like a refill, Mr. Leach?
Holy shit. Oh, this is the guy you got watching kind?
They have a history, and he's very useful in his own way. Aren't you, Joa?
Oh, shit. It's your shot, Governor. Ah, I see I ain't the only one stroking cues around here.
Oh, I'm not doing the stroking. The catalog, man.
Too true. Hey, that captain of yours took me out golfing, by the way. Says he wants to strengthen our community bonds or some bullshit.
Yeah, he's a useful moron to have in your back pocket.
Ah, I knew I could smell the Macallan all over this.
That's just the good captain. Wears the damn drink like a perfume.
Yeah, I already got my kids in the station.
Come now, daughter. You said the SCPD was stifling your business. Why not have yourself a, get-out-of-jail-free card, huh?
I don't know. You want me to make him one of mine?
Yeah, got my own shit to deal with.
Kind.
He broke in last night, beat Joa here to a pulp and ran off. One of Captain Moron's people clipped him, though.
Do you think he knows?
No. He thinks he knows.
That's 34 he's put down. Where are you going to step in, Cheshla?
He's strong. Stronger than anyone I've got. But I got people closing in on him. Won't be long until he's mine.
Huh. And what about your daughter? Isn't she the reason he broke in?
Olivia? She's the least of my concerns.
Well, as long as the SCPD is in the palm of my hand, you have a private army ready to go.
Just keep the donations coming, Leach, and I'll have Kind off the streets soon enough. Joa.
Yes, Governor.
Keep your eye on Kind. And this time, find out about that husband of his. Reveal yourself if you have to. I want him spooked.
Yes, sir.
All right, it's your turn, Joe.
Joa.
What?
My name is Joa, sir.
The fuck kind of name is Joa?
Asshole. I'm the least of his concerns? Good.
What's going on, Livs?
What are you doing right now? Can you come over?
What about your old man? Isn't he around?
Yeah, he is, but it doesn't matter. He's getting pissed with his gross friends.
And you want me to swoop in to rescue you, huh? Fine, I'll come by. Anything for you, Livs.
Security is crazy right now, though, so you gotta sneak in. Maybe bring a wad of cash.
Again? I just got my allowance.
I'll see you soon, Kyle.
Yeah. You owe me.
This is the will and testament of Olivia Cieśla. I saw the Kind killer murder this guy, Thomas Hurst. And last night, Kind broke into my house to murder me. I can't stop thinking about him. Like, at the time, I was really freaked, yeah, but after, I don't know, the less afraid I am of him, the more familiar he feels. Like, I know him, the guy behind the mask. Oh my god, this is so unhinged. The guy is a serial killer, and I am thinking about looking for him. Whatever. I'm the least of anyone's concerns, right? Oh yeah, and I leave everything I own to charities or whatever. I don't know, I'm dead. Sort it out yourselves. You got past the guard. Impressive.
Yeah, it took me like $500 to do it, but I'm here now.
Do you need a hand?
No, I got this. Oh, fuck!
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, keep your voice down, okay? My mom's sleeping in the other room.
Babe, I take it back. I need help, babe.
You took your time.
I need to lift more weights.
Kyle, if you lift any more weights, you won't be able to wipe your own ass.
Yeah, coach is really on my case this season. So's my dad, actually, after I fumbled last year.
Hey, fuck coach. And fuck your dad.
You ever try saying that to his face?
Your dad? Sure. Next time I see him, I'll march right up to him and tell him loud and clear, fuck you, Dwade.
I'd pay to see that. Don't think anyone's talked back to him since he was my age.
Hey, I get it. Fathers with unchecked egos. It's like they're in a completely different world.
So, what's with the Buddha call, Lives?
Did you hear about what happened?
You're talking about him?
Kind? Yeah.
I heard. Pig should have taken him down. I would have, if I was here.
How are you holding up? Are your parents...
Mom's been drinking nonstop. Dad just... well, he's always at work, doing what he does best. Being a corporal loser.
Mine's exactly the same. Actually, I think he might be worse.
No way. You remember what my dad said during Sylvia's funeral? During his eulogy? Death is yesterday. Dilstern is today.
Yeah, I can't believe he used a slogan in his eulogy.
It was the perfect marketing opportunity.
Have the cops given you anything yet?
Sylvia's old news. It's all about you and that old guy now.
That sucks.
But hey, it's all good. I'm here, you're here. Got the mood lighting going on, the romantic music.
Romantic music? I'm pretty sure this song is about nihilism.
Well, how about you and I get nihilistic together?
You are beautiful, Kyle Dilstern. Fine. Let's get nihilistic. Put it out! Put it out!
Come on, Liz. What is this? A bit?
No!
What the hell, Liz? I was just trying to light my joint.
I can't.
Are you high already?
No!
Well, I don't know about you, but physical violence is uncalled for in a healthy relationship. My lighter! What the fuck?
Get out, Kyle!
Liz, what are you
Get
doing?
out of my room!
I'm going.
Go!
Oh, shit! I'm fine, by the way. Hey, but lighter!
What the fuck is wrong with me?
Olivia, honey, is everything all right?
Mom!
Was that Kyle? Did he do something to you?
No, it wasn't him.
What's wrong, honey?
He used a lighter, and he's used it a million times before, but this time it felt like I was about to die, like that tiny flame was gonna burn me up, and I...
You're safe. Nothing's going to hurt you.
I've never been so scared of fire before.
Olivia, honey, I think you're tired and you've been through a very traumatic experience. Anyone would react the way you did.
No, this is different. Ever since I saw Kind, I've been feeling like a different person, like I am not really supposed to be me. And this fire thing, it's been there all along. I just forgot about it.
You forgot you were afraid of fire?
I know, but it makes sense to me.
Olivia, I think you need to get some sleep. Go to bed and we'll have a chat in the morning. And no more boys.
No more boys. Sure.
Good night, honey.
Night.
Excuse me? Sir, this is private property.
Eden Orphanage, right?
Yes. Is there anything I can help you with?
The name's Joa.
Joa? Were you the man the director
They
met?
were the director. Oh, they offered me, certain services that an orphanage director had no business offering.
Our director is... a bit eccentric, but they're always well-intentioned. I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself.
Give, right? Give Hassan.
How did you...
Sujin told me all about you.
You know my husband?
He's my brother.
Brother?
Now, I know we don't look alike, but we share the same father.
Oh, yes. Excuse me, I'm being terribly rude. Would you like to come in for a coffee, Mr...
Joa is fine. We're family, after all.
Joa. I suppose we are family, aren't we?
That for the skip?
Yes, I'll
Give it here. I'll help you out. Anything for my brother-in-law.
Oh, thank you, Joa. Please, come in. You can take off your shoes here.
Ah, you're that kind of household.
The director likes to keep things traditional around here.
I can appreciate tradition. You're alone today?
Yes, for the moment. Please, take a seat. I'll boil the water for the coffee.
Allow me, Give. I came unannounced, after all. It's the least I could do.
There is no need, but thank you, Joa. It's strange. Sujin never mentioned a brother before.
Let me guess. He never mentions his family. Ever.
He told me that he was alone.
He and our father had a falling out. Our family is a stickler for tradition, and Sujin has always been so defiant.
Your father didn't approve of our relationship.
Sure. You could say that.
My father wasn't thrilled himself.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is he still around?
I can empathize with my husband on that front.
Your mother?
Passed when I was born. In fact, I only reconnected with my father at Sujin's behest. An utter failure of a reunion, of course, but it is nice to know that I come from somewhere, even if that somewhere is not quite to expectation.
You were an orphan?
Grew up here, in fact. Yes. Cream? Sugar?
No cream, no sugar.
Sujin drinks his coffee the same way.
We all come from somewhere.
Is everything all right, Joa? Your father, is he...
The old man's still kicking and screaming. No, I'm afraid I'm just here on a social call.
Oh.
Sorry to disappoint.
No, not at all. I thought, well, it's been 8 years since Sujin and I were married, and his brother suddenly visits out of the blue.
Let's just say that nothing gets done without my father's say-so.
He wanted you to visit me?
He's worried about Sujin, wondering about him. I think he's considering a reunion. Hopefully one that's to expectations.
You are here to screen me?
I'm here to see what kind of man you are, Give Hassan.
And what are your conclusions?
That you don't know anything at all.
I know a fair number of things.
You don't know what you should know.
I see that inscrutability runs in the family.
Where does Sujin go at night?
He told you about that?
He's told me a lot of things, Give.
I'm not my husband's minder, nor do I wish to be. He can go where he pleases.
My brother's obviously got his issues. While a minder is excessive, it couldn't hurt to keep a closer eye on him.
I'm not his warden, either. If you're here to give me unsolicited advice, then I'm afraid that I must ask you to
Just the foolish whims of a worried brother.
What kind of man is your father, that he keeps such a tight rein over his own son? 8 years, and not once did you visit, because your father forbade it?
Like I said, you don't know anything.
Then please, enlighten me.
That's not a conversation I can have with you. My father, on the other hand, he would be able to tell you all you need to know.
He wants to meet me?
I have a car waiting.
Right now?
The early bird and all that.
Shopping. Everyone's waiting for us at Giuseppe's.
Oh, Sujin. Your brother's come to visit.
What the fuck are you doing
Hey,
here?
it's okay.
Give! Get away from him!
We're having coffee.
Give!
A bit of an overreaction, brother. Your husband and I were just having a lovely chat.
You're not here for a chat, Joa.
How jaded you've become. I think the time apart has affected your mind, made you paranoid.
I've tolerated you for too long.
Yes, why is that? Sentimentality, perhaps. Such a human foible, don't you think?
Something's changed. Or you suddenly lost all sense of self-preservation.
Father is simply tired of all the sacrifices he's had to make. As valuable as you are to him, he does have limited patience.
I've given you my answer. Despite your short-sighted intrusion, it will remain the same. Now leave, before I call the police.
Dragging the law into our family squabble. Are you certain that's a good idea?
You are my family.
We come from the same tree, Sujin. We are family by design.
Come here again, and I will kill you.
I almost believe you, brother. But there's no need to get so worked up. There won't be any occasion for another visit. It has been an absolute pleasure, Give. Sincerely. I will be seeing you again.
Keep testing me, Joa. See what happens.
Enough. He's leaving.
Father sends his best regards.
I think you owe me an explanation.
There's nothing to say.
I didn't know you had a brother until 15 minutes ago. I didn't even know you had a family. A family who are all still alive and worried about you. You have nothing to say? Do you think I deserve that, Sujin?
Please. Please. I need you to trust me.
Of course I trust you. But you threatened to kill him, Sujin. That's not you.
Those people aren't my family. They want to destroy this life we built together. They want to destroy Eden. Us.
Why? Because of your father?
He's not my father.
Okay, not your father then. Is it because of him? Because of how he feels about you being with me?
Is that what Joa told you?
He told me that I don't know anything.
You know me, don't you?
Do I?
Are
you in danger, Sujin?
No.
Is Eden? The kids?
Not while I'm around.
What about me?
As long as Joa stays away.
And if he doesn't?
He will.
That's not a guarantee, Sujin. You can't just caveman your way out of this. Whatever threat Joa
I'm dealing with it.
It would be easier to deal with if you just tell me the truth.
You said that you trust me.
I do.
Then you need to trust me.
I'm trusting you, Sujin. But I deserve to know.
I'll tell you everything. Not now, but I will.
Just don't take too long.
After, we don't talk about what happened, but it's there, like osmium weights getting heavier with every tense step. And something changes between us. A subtle shift that destabilizes, distracts, and us is no longer a word I can say with the same confidence. Not anymore.
Miss Anne.
It's Mix.
Sorry, Miss Anne.
How many?
Huh?
How many skewers?
I'm not here to. Fuck it. Give me 2.
Coming right up.
Holy shit, this is good. What is this?
Guessing wenu? Lemongrass, garlic, chicken thigh. You won't find chicken this succulent in all Silver City.
You could be raking it in with this recipe.
I am. I just like to sweat over an open flame for 10 hours a day.
Not enough foot traffic?
Americans don't have taste buds.
Oh, so it's a shitty customer service.
Got it in one, detective.
Oh, you watch the news.
My friend was murdered by the kind killer. Yes, I watched the news.
Then you'll know why I'm here.
5 questions only. You're scaring away the customers.
I am your customer.
4 questions.
Fine, alright, Jesus. First question. Where were you on the night of Thomas Hurst's murder?
Here. Next.
Should have expected as much. That night, Did you see or hear anything out of the ordinary?
It's the Ophid district.
Ah, fuck me for asking an obvious question. Alright. So, Mixan, how long did you know Thomas?
I've already gone through this with the police.
Answer the question or I'll give you a 1-star review on Kelp.
I don't know. Maybe 4 or 5 years.
Did he tell you anything about his past, like his family or friends?
Nope. He was tighter-lipped than my husband during couples therapy.
Yikes. Sorry about that.
Your last question, detective?
Was there anything strange about Thomas himself? And I don't mean in an everyone at Ophid Market is strange kind of way. I mean a detail that might stand out to you.
He was afraid of fire.
Well, lots of folk are afraid of fire.
No, detective. He was deathly afraid of fire. He would never come closer than 5 feet up my grill. And anytime anyone light up in front of him, he'd immediately come up with some excuse to leave.
Wasn't he a confectioner? You gotta use fire to make confections, don't you?
He would buy his products wholesale, resell it here. It's not really kosher, but we let it slide because he seemed so clueless about everything. It was endearing. Sometimes it felt like he was copying us. Like how a kid might copy their parent or an older sibling. He'd watch us hawk our stuff, then do the same himself. But he was terrible at it. Gave most of his stuff away at the end of the day.
Huh. How'd he survive?
Clearly, he didn't.
Okay, wise guy. One more thing. Who here has known Thomas longest?
6 questions, detective.
I'll give you a damn tip.
I have.
Huh? Seriously?
Well, collectively, we'd all known Thomas for the same amount of time. He just showed up one day 5 years ago and set up shop.
And what was he like back then?
Now that you mention it, he was a bit off. Like he wasn't all there. I guess we rubbed off on him because he started opening up a bit. But all friendly-like. It didn't take us long to bring him into the fold.
Right. Thank you. Keep the change.
A $1 tip?
If you think of anything, you can ask for me at the SCPD.
How did it go?
Not bad, I guess. Here, I got you the most succulent chicken in Silver City.
Thank you.
You are so welcome.
Did you speak to them?
Yep. They told me the same thing they told the 2 Stooges.
There's more.
Am I that obvious?
Your lips curl up at the corners when you're withholding pertinent information.
Oh shit, that's my tell.
You play poker with that face?
It's all about the confidence stone. My face may be as shallow as a trust fund kid, but they underestimate how much the average person second guesses themselves.
What does that mean?
That means if you pretend hard enough, the pretend will eventually become the truth.
That doesn't make any sense.
Something An said caught my attention. No one knew Thomas before he first arrived at the market 5 years ago. And he was weird. Like Tarzan in Manhattan weird.
Tarzan in...
Jesus Christ, Stone, it's a classic!
Actually, it's funny that you mentioned the 5-year thing. Hold my chicken. I cross-referenced the statements of the family and friends of the 34 victims. And guess what they all had in common?
Holy shit.
I know.
Holy shit, Stone.
Not a single one of them had known the victim for longer than 10 years.
State records?
It's like they appeared from nowhere.
What the fuck?
Technically, on paper, they've existed. But there's not been one person who has come forward to corroborate this.
What do you think it is? Trafficking, false identities?
Those are the most plausible explanations, yes.
So, the kind killer is somehow tracking these people. Stone, this is a pattern. This isn't random.
I know.
We can catch him with this. We can catch him, Stone.
I know, Dana.
I would kiss you right now, but I'm kinda skewered.
You don't need hands to kiss.
Oh, shit, you're right. Cassie's gonna love us.
Can we
what?
sit here for a few minutes?
Sure. I think we can spare a few. Here, your food's getting cold.
Thank you. Oh!
Goddamn, An. They're a goddamn genius.
Veritably. What is that?
It's a busker. Pretty good one, too.
No, the instrument.
What? You never heard of sax before?
Is that what it is?
Jesus, Stone. No one ever taught you about instruments?
It was never pertinent to my listening experience.
Here. I'll roll down my window for you. It's called a saxophone, a woodwind instrument. My dad was a musician and he could play just about everything. But man, he loved his sax. He played any chance he got.
It sounds like singing.
That's why he loved it. He used to call it an extension for his voice. My saxophone says what I never can. That kind of stuff.
What does that mean?
Well, Asian dads, you know, they have a hard time expressing their emotions. It's a face thing. So he found his expression through music. In a way, he made himself more vulnerable than he ever could through words. You can't lie through music.
That is intriguing.
You want to learn to play?
Would your father teach me?
I don't think so.
Oh. What about you?
Tried and failed many times. I was my father's worst pupil. I'm more apt with a gun than an instrument. I'm too rough, apparently.
I'd like to meet him one day.
What about your folks?
I don't have parents.
Well, ain't that just part of the Silverian experience? Mommy and daddy issues. We are rife with them.
I have to get the handbook from you one day.
Sorry. Lost my copy in a house fire.
Is that...
Item number 7 of the Silverian experience. Yeah. Come on. Finish up your dinner. We got a long night ahead of us, Stone.
I can't even pour the damn whiskey. Shit! Donna, shit! This is why we diversity hire. The guys out there don't have a single creative bone in their body.
Lieutenant, why aren't you wrangling Daddy Patriarch like you usually do?
I'm with Captain on this one.
What?
A trafficking ring? Assassination? It all sounds very tinfoil hat, Detective.
There's nothing tinfoil about it. Stone has 5 neurotically organized binders of evidence.
It's more of a hypothesis based on circumstantial evidence, but one that I believe warrants further investigation.
Circumstantial? Stone, 2 or 3 similarities are circumstantial. But 34?
So, because the victims lost touch with their elementary school chums, or had a fight with Mommy and Daddy, this case is now a statewide trafficking ring, and the kind killer is an assassin, picking off these people because...
That's what we have to find out. The why of it all.
You want to know what I think, Donna?
Very much so, Jimmy.
I think you should spend less time hypothesizing and more time catching the serial killer using my city as a goddamn all-you-can-eat buffet!
Hypothesizing is what's gonna lead us to kind, you fucking...
You will do as the captain says, Detective Leo. This line of thinking isn't getting you anywhere. Trash the hypothesis. Put down your notes, Stone. You can't treat this like a science experiment. People are dying.
What the hell is going on, Cassie? You're never this much of a goon. How much should he pay you?
Excuse me?
Dana, I think we
He
should...
paid you off, didn't he? Did you go golfing with Daughter Leech, too? How many rounds did you last before you caved?
Enough, Dana! Unless you want to be suspended for insubordination, you will return to your duties at once. No more distractions. No more diversions. Find the kind killer before we find a 35th victim. Do you understand?
I heard chocolate helps.
With all due respect, Captain, which is not at all. You can go fuck yourself!
Close the door on your way out, sweetheart. Like a silverback, that one. All brute force and no brain.
She's getting too close.
Don't worry. We've pushed her off the trail for now. Bought him valuable time.
He won't be happy.
We won't make it his problem.
Are you sure that's wise?
We won't make it his problem because it's not a problem. Relax, Alder. Have a drink. We have a dinner meeting with Leech, and let me tell you, that prick is a bore sober.
We don't have a choice.
That, Alder, is a luxury you and I will never have. Here, wash down the bitterness with the best single malt whiskey you'll ever taste in your dismally long life. Or short. Depends how our girl does.
Give me the damn bottle.
Dana, wait.
Something's wrong, Stone.
Everything's wrong. He dismissed our theory.
No! Who cares about Captain Dickwad? I mean, something's wrong with Cassie.
The lieutenant?
She might be an asshole bureaucrat, but she always backs us up. No matter what. She trusts my instincts.
It was a disagreement, Dana. While misguided, she is certainly entitled to her opinion.
Whenever that was in there, it wasn't opinion. He got to her somehow. Money, promotion, blackmail, whatever it is, she's like his goddamn puppet. She's not herself. What is it? Why are you looking at me like that?
How can you tell?
Well, she went from intolerable bitch to intolerable ass kisser.
And me?
Uh-huh.
Can you tell with me?
What's this about, Stone?
Maybe the lieutenant had to sell more pieces of her soul. Not everyone can be like you.
Like me? The fuck are you on about?
If you weren't so good at your job, Dana, you would have been fired many years ago. Perhaps within your first week here.
That is... I resent that.
It is an admirable quality. That you are unafraid to be as you are. That you know who and what you are. That you are yourself.
Painfully.
Magnificently.
Keep that up, Stone, and I'll start looking like a human hot air balloon.
A hot air?
Never mind. Come on. We're on our own now, Stone. This hypothesis of yours, keep it between us. As far as anyone knows, we got our nose to the ground like obedient bloodhounds.
I assume that isn't what we are going to be doing.
That's right, Stone. We're going rogue.
You have outdone yourself, Maeve.
Oh, there's no need to flatter me, dear. I've simply made do with what I have. It's nothing fancy.
This is truly delicious, Maeve.
Really, I've made this dish 100 times,
Take
so...
the compliment, you old bat.
Must I remind you of the last time you crossed me?
I've never tasted curry as good as this before. You could be a Michelin star chef.
I could be, but I'm not one for the glitz and glamour. No, it's Eden and the children for me.
What about us?
You are the children.
Oh. Yeah, laugh it up. What's that make you, huh?
Speaking of children, I hope everything is all right.
Amy and Harris have their work cut out for them.
The way I see it, it's a win for everyone. We get a free meal and a night off, and the kids, well, they'd be glad to see the back of Maeve.
Next time I'm putting your plate beside the kitty litter.
Admit it, I'm your favorite.
Kimmy, dear, when did you say your wife was coming?
She should be on her way now.
Did you ask her to bring more drinks?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, Maeve, half a bottle of gin hardly counts as booze.
You don't need to get scuttled to enjoy a family dinner.
Maeve, it's a requirement.
Ah.
Sujin?
What? Yeah?
You're not hungry?
Is it too bland, dear?
Yes. I mean, no. It's perfect, Maeve. Thank you.
You know what you need, Susu? You need to get, what was it you said, Maeve? Scuttled? Yeah, we all need to get scuttle-fucked.
If you want to get scuttle-fucked, Owen, you can piss off to the rear.
That place has quite a reputation.
Oh, you missed our last night out.
You were doing a double shift.
Yes, I remember that night. I came home to see Owen sprawled half naked in our bed eating cookie dough.
I was nowhere near as bad as Maeve on top of the dresser with the
This
lamp.
isn't appropriate conversation for the table.
Speaking of tables.
Owen Reed! I swear to Jesus and Mary and all that is good.
That's right. May found a coffee table on the sidewalk and hauled it all the way from Ophid to Eden.
5 cups into her sherry, and she turns into the Hulk.
Every time we tried to help her, she'd bark at us.
Literally.
It was lucky I put the kids to bed when I did.
Otherwise, they'd have seen a side to Maeve that should never been seen by anyone.
Oh, shush it, the lot of you. Why do you think I brought that table home? It was so the
children
children
could
could
have
have a
a
crafting
crafting
space. Well, you try to do something nice. Ooh!
That must be Daru.
Who invited the director?
It is a family dinner.
They're our boss.
Only just.
It was only a formality. They're usually out doing God knows what. I didn't actually think they would come. Oh, don't give me that look.
What look? I'm not giving you a look.
That look you're giving me right now.
That's my face. That's how it always is.
I'll set another place. So, Daru, how is the new job? Are you fitting in well?
Oh, yes, I am. Thank you for asking, Giv. The hospital is overwhelming at times, but in the morgue, it's just the two of us, so it really isn't so bad.
What's that, dear? You're working at the hospital like our Giv here?
Giv's the one who helped me get the job. He recommended me to Dr. Song, and, well, I feel like I finally found my feet.
Amongst all the others.
I'm sorry, who hired you?
You did, Director.
Oh no, Maeve's in charge of the hiring process. This is on her.
I would like to say thank you for inviting me tonight. We've only really met a handful of times, but you've already made me feel so welcome.
We're family. How could we not invite you?
There will always be a place for you at my table, dear.
It's usually mine. My place.
Anytime you want to stop by for a meal, my door is open.
That's fine. I'm usually too busy trying to raise money for Eden anyway.
Thank you, Maeve.
Keeping the roof
I'm still
over
trying to
our
find my way
heads,
around this
ensuring
city,
we
and
have
not
ample
everyone
heating,
is as accommodating.
You have one familiar face at the hospital. If you ever need help with anything.
What is your new role, Daru?
I assist Dr. Song with the forensic autopsies. She's been kept rather busy by Kind, so I'm there to ease her workload.
That's right. You'd be working on the victims.
Devastating.
Director?
Yes, Mimi, darling.
Would you like a drink?
Sounds like you need a boss. With all the grumbling and griping.
I was not grumbling and griping. Matron, was I grumbling and griping?
It was a bit gripey.
Do you want to know what kind of day I just had?
Not really.
Dodder Leech, that leech, wouldn't spare me the time of day. Not even a glance. And as you all know, I am a compelling orator. I presented my case for refurbishing Eden, how it would be counted as a tax write-off and a hefty boost to his less than desirable public image. And he was, oh, you wouldn't believe the nerve. He was talking on that ridiculous Bluetooth headset the entire time. To whom, you ask?
We didn't.
To the bloody governor. Governor Bacula Bug-Eyes Cheshla, that bloody Russian wanker who has rejected my applications for more funding, a pittance, on multiple occasions. And he was yapping on with Dodder Leech like they were old friends, the gore.
Dodder Leech and the governor holding hands?
Sharing a bed from the sounds of it. The man was positively drooling by the time he got off the call.
That can't be a good look for the Cheshlas.
There's nothing good about that snake.
So all this to say that you failed.
I didn't fail when I wasn't even considered. Oh, you lot wouldn't understand the pressures of running an orphanage. To have so many lives dependent on your tireless, thankless efforts. All right, fine. Maybe you do understand, just a little.
The work we do is thankless, that I agree, Director. But it's the kind of work that we can go to our deathbeds with, satisfied and fulfilled, with no regrets. There's not many who can claim to that.
No regrets? At all?
None whatsoever. Every decision in my life, bad or good, has led me to this stable. I would not change anything for the world.
I don't even know the word regret. You get an inkling, just down a vodka and raspberry, and find a pair of thighs to sleep between.
How delightfully lewd.
What about you, Give, Sujin?
I do have some regrets, but I think that has more to do with my own shortcomings. Shortcomings can be overcome. With time, I hope. Sujin, on the other hand...
No, none at all.
No, I do enjoy the confidence.
I have give. There's nothing else to consider.
Ugh, I hate how gay you are.
Owen, you go to the real.
I stand by my words. Now, is there any more beer, or is it time to stumble my way to Ophid? And hopefully into a pair of big, strong, hairy arms?
Oh, we're out. Sorry. I should have brought more.
Oh, not at all, dear. Owen is going to sit down and drink tea like a civilized person. No real or hairy arms tonight.
Maeve!
No. Tonight is family night. And you, unfortunately, are family.
I knew I was your favorite.
Tea, anyone?
I'll get that for you, Maeve. You don't have to get up.
I am the host, dear. It is my duty to serve the post-dinner aperitifs.
Leaves dunked in water aren't aperitifs, Maeve.
Please, you've already done so much.
Well, if you're certain, dear.
More than. It won't be long.
Come on, Maeve, relax. She's hardly going to destroy your kitchen.
No, that's Owen's job.
I beg your ever-loving pardon?
Sujin was inconsolable for weeks after that fight.
He destroyed my new stove. I just had it installed.
That stove cost me 18 straight hours of sloppy grinding and incessant ego-stroking. And it was all gone in a flash. In a very Owen-shaped flash.
In my defense, I was trying to learn how to cook. It's not fair that Roussouw is always cooking for everyone around,
He's the cook. It's in his job description.
Well, you do more than cook now, of course.
Roussouw does have an affinity with the kids.
I sometimes read bedtime stories. It's hardly an affinity.
The kids love you. It's like you were born to be a parent.
I still think there needs to be another cook in the kitchen.
What about you, Maeve?
Maeve? At 2, Kimmy.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Lovely. Thank you so much, dear.
Why does it smell so weird?
You've never had tea before in your life, have you, Owen?
I'm a man of culture. Of course I haven't.
Do you drink anything other than alcohol?
Why would you want to go and do that? Oh, but this is scrumptious.
It happens fast. Faster than I can react. And then it's just me. Me and...
So it's true what they say about you.
What do they say about me?
That you're... resilient. Irritatingly so.
Who are they?
Do you really have to ask?
Joa.
That softcock?
Who is your master?
Look! I have goosebumps! Who is your master? That's what you asked them, isn't it? Before you kill them?
If you know who I am, you shouldn't be sitting there so calmly.
Oh my god, could you be any more trite? Use that Swiss cheese brain of yours, kind, and think. Why would I be so calm? Why would I have sought you out after you've killed 34 of us?
The same reason why he keeps sending you. 34 is a significant number, but not to him.
You're so sure of yourself, but you don't even remember who he is.
You remember? That's a rare gift.
I remember, but that doesn't mean I want to betray him.
No. You're too weak. Just like the others.
You didn't have to kill them!
I was trying to free them.
Did they ask you to?
They didn't have to.
You are so broken!
And you are a whip.
Fuck you! Give it up, kind. We won't stop coming.
For what? Think for yourself. Is this how you want to die? For a petty power grab?
Petty? It's not petty, it's everything! It's the whole fucking world!
You've been waiting and watching all this time. So why make your move now?
How stupidly optimistic you are to think that I have any of your answers! I'm cannon fodder! We all are.
Your master's getting impatient, isn't he? Something's happened.
Take a step back. Maybe you'll find your why then.
No! Don't touch him!
He's so soft. Like a weird, fleshy cushion.
Hurt him, and I will burn you alive.
It only takes the tiniest pressure, and they bleed so easily, don't they?
I'll come with you.
What was that?
I won't fight you, Daru.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Just like that?
Yes!
That's all it takes? This pathetic-looking guy?
Put down the knife, Daru. Let him go.
Just like that, and the kind killer is no more?
Don't make me say it again.
I'm not like the others, kind. I'm smarter than they were. Stronger. You can't wriggle your way out of this.
What do you want me to do?
Take it.
How many?
All of it.
This could kill me.
You and I both know that's not true. Take the whole bottle, or I'll give your husband a second hole to breathe out of.
Satisfied?
Very.
I've got you. I've got you, love. You're going to be okay.
It's for him, isn't it? All this bullshit. The killing, the fighting, everything.
You wouldn't understand.
I would. I do.
A mere thing like you could never understand. You can pretend all you want, it's never going to change what you are.
And you? What are you, kind? Took longer than I thought it would. You really are resilient, aren't you? Don't worry, he's not going anywhere. You, however... Home, brother. I'm taking you home.
Chapter 2 stars KoreHan as the Kind Killer, Hakim as Give Hassan, Skye Redden as Detective Dana Liu, Bree Frankel as Detective Ilana Stone, Athena Lee as Olivia Cheshler, Elias McDonald as Joa Birch, Jeremy Tucker as Governor Bacula Cheshler, Shykodah-Khi McGrath or Vixena as Emma Cheshler, James Reece as Dodder Leach, Sneha Kumar as Maeve Kelly and Daru, Patrick J. Delva as Owen Reed, Vanessa Benoit as Kimia Azar, J. Roussouw or J33721 as the director and the narrator, Urchids as Captain James Eaton, Mystic Waters as Lieutenant Cassie Alder, Zaylin Ector as Kyle Dilstern, and Kiwi the Demon as Arn. Kind is produced by Madison Diaz. The script editor is Matt Doherty. The show consultant is Austin Sharp. The Strange Kind studio artists are Elias McDonald and Eva Monique. Kind is written, directed and sound designed by Jae-in Hwan. The sound effects and music for this show is sourced from Epidemic Sound. You can find the link to the full music credits in the description of this episode. Please follow, rate, and review to support our show. This has been presented by Strange Kind Studio.